Hello, and welcome to week 2 of ED 521. I'm so excited to be on this learning journey with you as we begin starting our research this week. Please email me if you have any questions or if you need any support this week. Thank you so much for sharing your video posts this week. It was fun to connect with you in that way and learn a little bit about you. We're so glad that you're here with us at CSP, and I'm very excited about the wide range of topics that you would all like to explore in this course. This week, our goal is to refine and focus our research topics. Again, please reach out if you need any help with your research topic or with your research question this week. Here's our focus for week 2. First, we will focus on choosing your topic and writing your research question. Another major focus this week is on navigating CSP's online library. And so as you begin looking for original primary research studies that are related to your research topic and question, I would encourage you to begin with ERIC and ProQuest. I would encourage you to begin with those two databases, and I'd also like to point out that it may be helpful to use more than one database, and so don't get stuck with just looking for sources in one database. You may have more success using multiple databases. We will also continue to explore the APA resources that are located within D2L and through the CSP Library website. We will visit more about those resources here in just a few minutes. I'd also like to share with you the name of our librarian, Elizabeth Jacobson. She is an incredible resource at the library if you need any support with navigating the library databases or with finding sources that are related to your topic. Her email is here on the screen. I also wanted to share with you some guidance related to focusing and selecting your research topic this week. It's important to find a sweet spot for your topic where it is not too broad or not too narrow. For example, if you are finding way too much research than you know what to do with in the library databases, it may be hard to organize your research into themes that point to an answer to your research question, and your question is probably too broad. However, if your research question is too narrow, you might not find enough original research studies to answer your question. And so, one way to help broaden or narrow your topic is to look at the number of variables in your question. So, for example, if your topic is too broad, you may consider adding in additional variables to help narrow your focus. So, for example, you may add a specific age group, you could add a geographic location, you could focus on urban or rural areas. Or if your topic is too narrow, you may consider expanding or removing a variable. For example, instead of focusing on kindergarten through sixth grade students, you could look at kindergarten through 12th grade students. And so this would broaden your search and it would give you more results. And so as you look at your research question, you might not know yet if it's too broad or too narrow, and that's okay. The research is really going to drive the process in this course as you get into the databases and begin looking for those original research studies related to your topic. So for now, do your best to select your question, your topic, and your scope, but just know that it may change a little bit over the next couple of weeks as you get into those databases and begin looking for studies related to your topic. I also wanted to remind you that your research topic and question needs to connect to our program essential question, which asks, in light of what is known about how children learn, how shall professional educators best promote resilience and recovery for the children and their families who have experienced traumatic events? And so since this is a trauma and resilience program, we're focusing on students and their families who have experienced traumatic events. And so as you begin to search for sources that are connected to your topic, please keep this in mind. Here is a reminder of the assignments coming up in our course. First is the proposal of your research topic assignment. This is due at the end of week 4. We will talk more about this assignment here in a couple of minutes. The second assignment is the literature review assignment, and this is due at the end of week 7. And we will talk more about that in a future video. The city training, this is due at the end of week 8. And I would encourage you to get signed into that training and get started on that as soon as you can, as it can take some students some time to complete all of the modules and the quizzes that go along with the training. I'd also like to highlight that this course, ED 521, is the foundational course for your capstone course, ED 590. And so the work that we will do in this course will really lay the foundation for your capstone course. And so you will be able to use portions of your assignments, specifically your literature review assignment that you create in this course, within your capstone paper. And so you will want to leave this course with a really well done literature review, because you may end up cutting and pasting from the literature review that you write in ED 521, and you may copy and paste portions of that into your capstone paper in your ED 590 course. And just so you know, for the purposes of our program, this is not considered self-plagiarism, since this course, ED 521, is the foundational course for ED 590. I also wanted to highlight some information related to our discussion boards in this course. And so throughout the rest of this course, your initial posts are due by Thursday, and then 2 replies to your cohort colleagues are due by Saturday. And as a reminder, please wait until the Monday of each learning week to make your posts. I will be posting my instructor opening remarks videos by Sunday night, so please view those videos on Monday before diving into completing your discussion board posts. All of the discussion board work in this course will be very similar to the discussion board work that you've done in previous courses in this program. As a reminder, your initial post should be at least 200 words, and then your responses to your cohort colleagues should be at least 100 words. Please include an in-text citation in both your initial post and in your replies to your cohort colleagues. And all in-text citations and references should follow APA 7th edition format. You will be receiving points this week and moving forward that are related to APA 7th edition within your discussion board posts. And so as you prepare to begin your research and begin your first assignment in this course, I'd like to take a moment to share with you all of the resources that are available to you within D2L. So all of the resources highlighted here on this slide are found within the Support Resources tab in D2L. The first resource is the APA 7th edition paper template. And this is a document that I would recommend using for all of your papers in this course. In order to do that, open the template, do a file save as, and then begin writing your assignment. This will really help to set you up for success in making sure that your paper is formatted correctly within APA 7th edition. The second resource here is the APA 7th edition chart. And this chart will walk you through how to create in-text citations and also the full citations for your references page. So whether you're going to be citing a book, a journal article, or a website, this is an excellent tool and resource for you. And so I would recommend using this chart when working on your discussion board posts and your assignments. I think you will find that the chart is easier to navigate and to utilize than the APA manual. The third resource highlighted here is the APA headings document. And this document will walk you through how to create and use different levels of heading in APA. You will also find the rubrics for our 2 major assignments in this course included here. And so before submitting each of your assignments, please locate the assignment rubric and copy and paste it to the end of your assignment. Within the Support Resources tab in D2L, you will also find the Library Resources link, and it is titled Library Guide for Education. And so after you click on this link, you will find lots of useful tips and information related to navigating the CSP Library website. And so after clicking on the link, on the left side of the page, you will see a tab that's titled ED 521 Library Introduction. And here you will find videos related to searching for educational research articles and videos related to narrowing your topic. And so on the library guide for education page, you will also see a tab titled Qualitative and Quantitative Articles. And I would also encourage you to explore this tab, as you will need to locate one qualitative study related to your topic and one quantitative study that's related to your topic for your paper that is due in week 4. And so please take some time this week to explore these resources. I think you will find um, many of them to be of great value to you. Here are the activities and readings for week 2. Please read Galvin and Galvin chapters 2, 3, and 4. These chapters will help you to select and solidify your topic. Chapter 3 includes 14 helpful steps for solidifying your topic. And please make special note of step number 7. It is best to start with current research and work backwards. And so as you are searching for studies for your papers in this course, you really want to locate journal articles that are recent. And so this means that you should include studies that are no more than 7 to 10 years old, unless you are including a landmark study. And step number 10 in this chapter of Galvin and Galvin walk us through what a landmark study is and the importance of these studies. So please make note of this section as well. Please also read Lambert chapter 1 and continue to explore the APA resources that are located in D2L. Your initial discussion board posts are due by Thursday, and this also includes a journal post with your research question. And you can find the journal within the assignment tab in D2L, and then click on journals, and then click on week 2 research question. And so for this week, you will post your research question here so that I can provide you with individual feedback related to your question. Your discussion board replies to colleagues are due by Saturday. Also, please continue working on the city training and look ahead at assignments that are coming up, so that if you have any questions, you are able to reach out. Next, I'd like to walk through the proposal of research topic assignment. It is not due this week, rather it is due during week 4. But I'd like to walk through the directions and the rubric for this assignment so that you know what's coming up. And so as part of this assignment, you will identify your research topic, which will help guide your literature review and eventually your capstone paper in ED 590. And so this paper will include a description of your topic with at least 3 sources. And one of these sources should be a qualitative study, and one of the sources should be a quantitative study. And so I would encourage you to take a look at pages 65 and 66 in our Galvin and Galvin text for information related to what a qualitative study is and what a quantitative study is, and how to identify each of these types of research studies. And so as part of this assignment, you will describe the aim, the goals, and the purpose of the research topic and how it connects to our program essential question. You will also note your interest in the topic and what you hope to learn and contribute to the understanding of this topic. This paper should be 5 to 6 pages in length, and this includes your cover page and your references page. And so for this assignment, we're looking for about 3 to 4 pages of content, plus your title page and your references page. It's okay to go a little bit longer than the 3 to 4 pages. However, please focus on being concise, and so you wouldn't want to submit a 15-page paper for this assignment. So what could the structure of this paper look like? In the first section of your paper, which could be 1 or more than 1 paragraphs, it is important to introduce your topic and begin with a hook. And a hook could include the use of a quote or statistics to engage your reader and to help them become interested in your topic. Then provide an overview of your topic and discuss the importance of your topic and the purpose of the assignment. And then within the next section of your paper, please identify your research question and discuss the connection to our program essential question. So please include your full research question and also the full program essential question from the syllabus within your paper. And you could include the program essential question in your paper either with a citation or without a citation. And so if you would like to include a citation, you can cite our syllabus. Or if you'd like to include the program essential question without a citation, that is also okay. Since you will be identifying the name of the program that you are in on the cover page of your assignment, and this is the program essential question for our trauma and resilience program. Within the next section of your paper, please describe your interest in your topic and what you hope to learn and contribute to the understanding of this topic. Finally, you will also want to provide an overview of 3 references related to your topic. One source needs to be a qualitative study, one source needs to be a quantitative study, and the third source can be a study of your choice. So that could be a qualitative study, another quantitative study, or it could be a mixed method study. And then in your discussion of these sources, please include why each study is important to your topic. And this is due by Saturday of week 4 at 11:59 p.m. And so here is the rubric for this assignment. Please attach this rubric to the last page of your assignment, and then I will use this rubric to provide you with feedback when I grade your paper. And the rubric can be found under the Support Resources tab within D2L. And so for this assignment, you will receive 20 points for providing a clear summary of your topic, discussing the importance of the topic and the connection to our program essential question. There are 20 points for your research question, 25 points for your research studies, 1 qualitative study, 1 quantitative study, and then 1 study of your choice, including the importance of these studies, and then 25 points for APA and mechanics. And a major part of receiving these points is using the required APA paper template. So please locate this within D2L and use that template for your papers in this course. And then also 10 points are available for timeliness. Here are a few final reminders for your first assignment. Please use the template that's found within D2L. Include a cover page, include a references page. Also use the headings document found in D2L as a guide for using and developing those headings in your paper. The title of this assignment could be just Proposal of Research Topic, but please remember whatever title that you include on your cover page, that title should also go at the top of page 2. There is no introduction heading in APA 7th edition formatting. And so here are the 2 discussion board prompts for week 2. So first, in response to this video, please respond to the following. What is the intervention piece of the research question you are considering? And so an important part of your research question in your topic is the inclusion of an intervention component. So your research question should not be just, what is the impact of trauma on high school students? This could be part of your research question. However, you also want to look at what interventions and strategies are you going to explore to improve the impact that trauma has had on this group and how to promote resilience and recovery. So for example, your intervention component could be an SEL curriculum. You just want to consider and think about the actual thing or things that will help your group of students. Please also post your research question in the week 2 journal. And so this will allow me to review your research question and provide you with individual feedback. Please note that when responding to the questions in the instructor opening remarks videos, your posts do not have to be 200 words, you do not have to include citations, and you do not have to respond to your colleagues. Just respond to the instructor opening remarks videos with as many words as you need to answer the questions. However, your post in our other discussion board should meet all of those requirements. So here's the second discussion board prompt. Part one, what are some ways to narrow the topic in your research? What are some specific searches you have narrowed or broadened in your research experience? And also, what are primary sources of information and secondary sources of information? And then describe the discernment process needed to determine what sources you should use for a literature review. And then part two, please post the full APA citation for one original research study related to your topic. And so please be sure to locate a primary original research study that focuses on students impacted by trauma that's also related to your topic and your research question. So finally, I wanted to look at an example of a research question with you. How do restorative practices impact school climate for students in high school settings who have experienced traumatic events? And so this question identifies the topic. It tells us the range and scope of the participants. They will be investigating this question related to high school students. It also identifies the intervention piece, restorative practices. And so, what this writer will do in their literature review assignment is they will try to make a case and show that restorative practices are a way to make a difference. And so, when you get to your literature review assignment, you will try to make a case and show that your intervention or interventions are a way to make a difference. And so, your intervention piece could be restorative practices, it could be social emotional learning, it could be positive student teacher relationships, could be self-regulation and calming strategies. It could be mindfulness strategies, mindfulness practices. And so these are just a few examples of potential intervention components. And so for this week, please reflect on how you will have an intervention piece that is attached to your research question. Finally, as we look ahead, you are going to have so much useful work from this course that you can use within your ED 590 capstone course. Please email me if you have any questions or if you need any support this week. I am here to help and support you in this course. And I'm also happy to Zoom with you if you are stuck and in need of additional support. You are going to be doing a lot over the next couple of weeks as you select your topic and focus in on your research question and begin diving into those library databases. And so over the next couple of weeks, if you need a short extension to complete a task, please reach out by email with your request prior to the due date, and I would be happy to work with you and provide you with a little bit of extra time if that would be helpful and if that is needed. And we're so glad that you're here with us at CSP, and I hope that you have a great week.